Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be doing some calisthenics skill-based movements, focusing on regressions of the planche and the front lever. Let's get into it. Before diving into the main workout, I make sure to prepare my body and activate the muscles I'm going to be using during the session. I start with a general warm-up to get the blood flowing and loosen up my body, then I'm going to transition into a more targeted warm-up, specifically tailored to the primary exercises I'll be performing. In this case, since I'm going to be performing planche and front lever progressions, I prepare with straight arm band presses to warm up for the planche and straight arm band pull downs to warm up for the front lever. Now I'm warmed up, I'm going to start the main workout with tuck planche attempts. This is my first attempt at a tuck planche in over 6 months, so it's not looking pretty, and I only managed to hold it for a few seconds. Next, we superset into a tucked front lever on the low bar. I did expect I was going to be able to hold this movement more cleanly due to my weighted pull-up training. However, I was quite disappointed with this attempt and I could barely hold the position for a few seconds. I chose to perform 2 additional sets of both exercises, reviewing the footage after each set and comparing it to the correct technique I found online so I could identify where I needed to improve. After completing the third set of each exercise, I decided I had to humble myself and transition to a more easier progression of both of the movements. For the planche, I regressed to the Psudeo Planche push-up, which proved to be quite challenging still. I really struggled to maintain the correct technique, particularly struggling with the mind-muscle connection required to sustain scapular protraction and depression. For the front lever, I utilized the resistance band to assist in holding the position. I selected the black resistance band, which I believe is 30 to 60 pounds or 14 to 27 kilograms of resistance. However, I did find this band quite strong as it allowed me to progress directly into the advanced tuck and one-legged tuck positions, so it was a bit too much support. After reviewing the footage again, I went to my second set of both exercises. This time for the Psudeo Planche push-up, I took a few seconds to focus on the scapular protraction and depression before going into the exercise. It started a bit better than the last set, but again my form deteriorated after a few repetitions. For the front lever, I decided to use a lighter resistance band, opting for the red band, which provides approximately 10 to 35 pounds or 5 to 16 kilograms of resistance. This level of support felt just right. The position was challenging but not excessively difficult, allowing me to maintain the hold, and I plan to continue training at this level with this assistance until I get stronger. Now we're looking at the third attempt of the Psudeo Planche push-up. My form initially looked promising, but after doing the push-ups you'll see it quickly deteriorated and it started to resemble a pike push-up more than a Psudeo Planche push-up. To finish off the workout, I decided I wanted to do a few sets of general pulling and pushing strength exercises, so I began with some weighted chin-ups. Normally I prefer weighted pull-ups, but I was aware of the fatigue in my back from the front lever work. Consequently, I opted for chin-ups since they engage the biceps more, and I still tried to maintain a wider grip so that there would be some good back engagement to some extent. Next, I superset into weighted dips, and I'm using a significantly lighter load than I normally would. The fatigue from the tuck planche and the Psudeo Planche push-ups was just too much at this point, and my chest, triceps and shoulders were just burning. Next, moving on to my second set of weighted chin-ups, and I decided to drop the weight a bit. I felt like the last set was really a struggle, so I just wanted to drop the weight a bit so I can keep the rep range the same. Okay, now we're taking a look at the second set of dips, and at this point my triceps are really sore, which is quite a bit of a surprise to me. Honestly, I thought it would be my shoulders that would give out first from all of the planche work. Now we're looking at my final set of weighted chin-ups, and I'm super happy that I chose chin-ups over pull-ups at this point because my back is super fatigued. I believe if I would have chosen pull-ups, I don't think I would have made it past the second set, to be honest. Now we're looking at the final set of weighted dips, and if I'm honest, we probably could have went heavier for the sets of dips because you can see I'm doing it quite easily. I was expecting to be quite fatigued at this point, but it's not too bad. Okay guys, that's it for the calisthenics skill-based workout. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and if you have any thoughts or feedback, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you, and until next time.